Coffee break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with the Get Ready With Me. It's on this look. All right, so just a little disclaimer. This video is a little slow to get off the ground. My squirreliness is usually at like an 11. Today it's probably like at an 18. I'm in a good mood. I'm excited to film. We have a little bit of a new situation going on here. We are trying our best to do with the echo, to deal with the background, to just kind of, there's a new ring light, y'all. Lots of changes happening here. Y'all know how I handle change. I get excited about it, but not while not being scared the entire time. So today we are here with the Get Ready With Me. I'm trying to reel it in. We're gonna use a ton of new products, a couple of which I got in person at an Ulta haul, a couple of which were sent to me as PR. But if you don't have time for the shenanigans, if you don't have time for the girl chat and the long Get Ready With Me, you need two products that I show in this video. The first one are the first one, well, I used one of them, but there's several. Anyway, the IT Cosmetics Pillow Lips Solid Serum lip product, like this. You need this. Humble, you need Humble. Okay, that's the one thing. And the other thing is the At Forest Sight, the RawBeautyKristi palette with Colourpop, the collab. You need those two products. So if y'all don't have time to hang out and talk about things, God, this video is gonna be like 2 hours long. Those are the two products you need in this video. But if you wanna hear the shenanigans and you wanna get overwhelmed with the squirreliness and all that jazz, all you have to do is keep on watching. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. The setup does look a little bit different. We're kind of working on some things, moving stuff around. So far, I have to say, overall, I'm happy with how everything is kind of falling into place. I'm kind of enjoying the new angle and everything. You get to see a little bit more of me, which sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but like you're watching your favorite YouTuber or influencer and you wish you could see more. Like you even try to like look into the frame of what you're watching. Usually you get like neck up and I'm like, what's going on back there? Like you're curious, you know? So I thought this is actually the only way I can configure this room. So I'm very relieved that I like it. So I hope you guys will enjoy my waist. Anyway, we are gonna do a Get Ready With Me today. There are some products that I want to use. There are some products that are brand new, but I don't have a look in mind. So it's almost like a let's play with makeup Get Ready With Me, but no idea what our end goal is. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's get ready, guys. You guys, I got a new ring light. So back in the day, you guys, in the olden days of YouTube, like 10 years ago, there was this ring light. It was the Diva ring light, right? And this thing, y'all, was like, what am I, like, who do I think I am right now? Like, I mean, I'm kind of just gonna go with it, so don't mind this distraction. So the famous Diva ring light was anywhere from, I would say $500 to $800, depending on if you wanted the attachment for your camera, or if you wanted the dimmable switch, or do you want to control the temperature of the light? And so there were a lot of modifications you could do to your Diva ring light. And this was the name brand, Diva ring. But there were other brands, obviously, and they were all around the same price point. And this is before you could get it on Amazon. Like you had to actually contact like photo shops or the websites directly, like the manufacturers. And so they were so expensive. Y'all, so before my tiny little channel was even producing, y'all, my first paycheck was $17. I don't think I've told you guys that story before, but my first YouTube paycheck was $17. And so before I was making any sort of countable money, any money that would actually improve my life, I used the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. Ooh, that is bright. Oh, wow. The whole point of the story is to bring up this ring light. Anyway, then we're gonna go in with the Truth Serum from Olehenricksen. Well, not the Truth Serum, the Truth Serum line. This is the Banana Face Primer. I think we're gonna have to work on the adjustments. Actually, this is probably a really good video concept to work on stuff like this. Let's see. All right, we dimmed it a little bit. Now I look like I have a natural skin tone. Okay, but you know, you guys, we're learning together. This is part of the show. We're gonna go in with just a little bit of this. Do you guys remember the last time I used this? It was like a whole pound of it on my face. What is that glare? Is it this? Oh, it is. Okay, all right. We are learning together, and my squirreliness is on 200 today. So before I was making money that I could actually consider money, I was like, man, I need to get a ring light because everyone has a ring light, so I need to get one too, right? So I was like, man, how am I gonna explain to my husband that I need $600 for a ring light? Like, how am I gonna sneak this past him? You guys, when you're in a financially compromised relationship, it's hard to hide things. Long story short, I got it. That's the ring light I've had for years and years and years and years, almost like 8 years that I've been on YouTube. Well, when I got my brows done with Claria, she had this ring light that was LED, and when I was editing back the footage of my vlog where I had my brows redone, which by the way, right? When I was having my brows redone, I was like, is this like a ring light made of angel hugs and puppy licks? Like, what is this ring light made of? It was freaking awesome. So I text Claria and I was like, hey, I wonder if you don't mind sharing. You know, some people are a little particular or private when it comes to like tips or sharing things. I'm the one that's like, here, give me your phone. I'll look it up for you. I'll send you the link. So I text her and I was like, dude, your ring light, what the heck, man? So she sent me the exact screenshot of the one she bought on Amazon. Y'all, it was $70. Look at this light. I mean, I'm looking down because my monitor's down here now because I don't need an extra tripod since this ring light is so freaking awesome. For 8 years, I filmed with 2 tripods, one with my camera, one with a ring light, because I didn't know that your ring light is supposed to have a tripod in it so that your camera's on the anyway. I don't know how I've gotten 36 years in my life this way. So the whole point of this story is to tell you that we're gonna be tweaking things around, moving stuff, like teaching apparently my daughter how to use a bed properly. I mean, it's kind of cute though, right? Like I should probably just let her live her life. So yeah, we're gonna be moving stuff around. We're gonna be working on the echo. We're gonna be working on the lighting. I will not be working on my personality. We're just gonna be moving stuff around and you guys are gonna be a part of it, as per usual. So, you guys, my birthday's coming up. I don't know why that was just such a random, fleeting thought in this conversation. We're using Your Skin But Better Plus Foundation from IT Cosmetics. V, look at my face. I mean, I just put it on this bottom section and look, it literally looks like just my face perfected. I wish my face looked like that when I woke up. My face has been so splotchy lately, you guys. Oh my gosh, let me tell you guys a story. So anyway, my birthday's coming up. I'm gonna be 36, end of that story. Next story. So we bought this house, it's 20 years old, which is older than either one of the houses we sold. And so we're learning a couple of things of what it means when you buy an older house along the way. The other thing that we're learning is this house only had one set of owners, which is awesome. So the 20 years, it was the same family living here. So that's cool because there hasn't been a bunch of people in and out, right? And any of the remodeling that was done by the same people and usually the same contractors, and it's just all kept in the family. So that made us feel good about the purchase. And usually if someone stays in a home for 20 years, you really know they love the place, so they take care of it. Probably a lot better than if you're just renting or you've sold it a couple times. Anyway, so the original owners had several cats along their 20-year process here. Process? Is this a transaction? Anyway, the original owners had 3 cats here when we bought the house. However, along the 20-year journey, they had way more than just the 3, you know, because life happens. And so it has been a journey to clean the house, to eliminate the fact that cats ever lived here. That sounds weird or gross. It's not gross. The cats were clean, the house was clean. The house was up to a certain standard. Like I said, the original owners, they really loved the place, you know? CoverGirl TruBlend Undercover Concealer is what we're gonna go in with next. But there's just no way of hiding the fact that cats lived here. And so it's been a process. We have like, remember I told you guys that I had to buy some air purifiers? Well, I wanted to buy one air purifier for my son who's like super allergic. Not to animals, thankfully, not to dander, but environmental allergies. So we're just trying our best to keep the air really filtered. We buy those like heavy duty, super HEPA, ultra HEPA filter, whatever, for the AC and heating system. And so I got a 2-pack of air purifiers off Amazon. And then when we noticed, like, these are actually working, but we need something a little more hardcore. We got another one for our master bedroom, which is one that's like, I mean, if you stand by it, it will suck you into it. It's good, and it's quiet, which is crazy. So we've been really working on that, like, let's destroy any evidence that cats ever lived here mission. But the whole process has been so daunting. The things they don't tell you when you buy an older house. The good thing is though, that I have the best friend in the world, Sam. She's like my handler. She's like my handler in life. She helps me keep things into perspective. And when I'm struggling keeping things into perspective, she like smacks it into me. So we were talking about like, oh, you know, this and that, and then this is getting harder, and this is a challenge, and this and that, or whatever. And she's like, bro, my house is older than your parents. It was built, I don't remember what year she told me, but it's like an old house. But again, you have to take into consideration like the geography of where she lives. She lives in New York. And so when's the last time that there was new construction? You know what I mean? It's like here in Texas, almost everything is new construction because it's such a big place. So she was telling me like, that's all standard. You know, you're used to living in probably like brand new places. This is all part of the process, all the work that goes on like behind the scenes when you're trying to make a place up to, I guess, like your family standards or what you're used to or what you like. It takes a while. And so whenever I'm getting like frustrated, like, oh no, this is happening or this is going on, she's like, dude, do I need to come over there? Do I need to knock some sense into you? Usually it's like, yes, please. Y'all, that's how you know you have a good friend. Like, your best friend is only your best friend if they're not afraid of you and if they're not afraid to tell you the truth. Like, lay it out. You were wrong, you were right. You need to do this, you need to fix this. I agree, I don't agree. You know, if your friend doesn't contribute to your personal growth, they could be a better friend. I'm not saying they're a bad friend, I'm just saying they could be a better friend. We went in with Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish. Since almost December's here, we had to downgrade to the #1 fair. We don't need to get into it. We don't need to get into details that I'm fair again. It's all right, there's always next summer. So, did I put on enough powder? Usually, you guys, I put on so much powder that I don't even know when to stop. So, just gotta make sure. Oh, I still feel like I still feel a little foundation-y here. Maybe it's because I used like 7 primers. Ooh, let's use this little guy. This is the most ridiculous contraption that Urban Decay has come up with, but the powder is so good, so you kind of like have to look the other way and be like, can I just break off the lid? I thought about many times how I could break off the lid and just keep the little jar, because look how unnecessarily large it is. Isn't that like not necessary, right? Anyway, this powder, it's called the Ultimate Brush Off Set and Go. It does come in colors. I wonder what color this is. This is Universal. So I'm using Universal, which by the looks of it is not really universal. You see it's very, very light. But there is no flashback, which is nice. So I love this guy. This powder, it feels like a foundation buffing brush. There's no way that this is a setting brush, but y'all, it's like when you really, really love your boyfriend and he's like super gorgeous, super funny, super intelligent, but he just dresses really badly. This is the same thing. Like, this is the perfect boyfriend with horrible outfit. So Urban Decay, can we get a makeover? You know, you guys can always count on me for very useless, ridiculous, partially offensive analogies and metaphors. You're welcome, you guys. Okay, now I gotta clean my brows. And I used to have, where are they? Here we go. I used to have Q-tips. This is totally sanitary. Just pretend we're not in the middle of a pandemic and I just licked my face. Oh my gosh, you guys, here's an update. We were talking about our blood types, Parker and I, and we realized neither of us knew our blood type. Do you know your blood type? Like, this is something that is so important because God forbid something happens to you, it's like okay, if you're in a hospital, they can figure it out real quick, but God forbid someone in your family gets sick, something happens, knowing your blood type is so beneficial. So Parker and I were talking and we were like, dude, what's your blood type? And she's like, dude, I don't know, what's your blood type? And I was like, whoa, first of all, you're the prepared one in this relationship. You need to know that information, not me. Whoa, this is very caramelly. What's going on here? I think I'm gonna have to get the taupe shade. This is just way too, whoa. Doesn't even, does it match? Nope. All right, let's get a different color. Okay, just out of principle, we gotta make it even. So we're gonna go in with that same orangey brown on this other side. Just for balance, you know, just for balance. Wow. Maybe that just was a bad idea. That's a lot of things that I do in life. We'll call them 2020 brows. Anyway, we're going in with taupe now. So I was like, dude, you're the prepared one in this relationship. You're older than me. You know, I'm very good at deflecting, y'all. Very good. Well, this one's like almost out. 2020 brows tutorial coming to you, coming to a YouTube near you. And so we discovered, thanks to Sam, y'all, I told you, Sam's my handler. Sam was like, you guys just buy one of those blood test tests on Amazon. They're a couple bucks. You do it at home. It's totally safe. You don't have to go to a hospital or a doctor or anything. You prick your finger, you put a couple drops of blood, and it tells you what your blood type is. And we were like, no way. So we got super romantic last Saturday night and figured out our blood types, which was pretty cool. I am an O negative and Parker is an A negative. So that was really exciting. I posted it on Instagram. I was like, do you guys know your blood type? This is fascinating to me. And I think it's particularly fascinating because I struggled with a blood disorder for several years on YouTube. Just kidding, it wasn't like a blood disorder. I was anemic. I was getting iron treatments. I mean, it was kind of the entire story of my life for a very long time. And I still didn't know my blood type. On what planet does that make sense? And why are my brows so dark? I think I have to get used to the fact that I just had them microbladed and I really don't need to do much to them, but I missed the memo. I think I need to get it retouched right here. That little place needs a retouch. And I think up here, I need a little bit of a retouch. Well, more likely I just need to remove all this orangey brown. Wow, this is really happening, y'all. What do you think? Should I stop? Stop while I'm ahead? I think I just need to like put the brow gel down and walk away. Probably, yeah? Wow, it looks worse up close, you guys. What am I doing? Should I go in with a different brow gel? Let's do it. I mean, 2020, I told you, this is a 2020 brow tutorial. This is Glossier's Boy Brow in brunette. I like their brunette because it's a very, very actual brunette. There's no warmth to it. There's no bronze to it. It's just brown. Did you see the difference that made? Those couple of strokes, that huge difference it made. Okay, let's do this one. Let's get rid of that splotch. What was up with that splotch I had there? Yeah, you guys, Boy Brow from Glossier. Why don't we have Glossier at like Ulta or Sephora? Like, that's a really important question that we need to ask ourselves this 2020. Like, why isn't Glossier readily available? Like, why do I have to order it online every time I need it? Not okay, Glossier. See what the big difference that made? Y'all, Boy Brow from Glossier is my jam. All right, there's a whole point to the story of what's your blood type. Unfortunately, it's gotten lost in this windy world of squirrely Danny. My camera's overheating, so we're gonna have to take a little bit of a break. When we come back, we are going to play with, wait for it, the At Forest site RawBeautyKristi collab with Colourpop. Y'all are gonna die when you see this. Right? I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. Probably just stare at it. It's freaking gorgeous. Look at that color evergreen. Holy mackerel. We're gonna have fun with this guy, but not before we let my camera breathe a little. All right, y'all, we are doing eyeballs. And in order to do that, you need to see me closer. Oh, wow, did you see that professionalism? Like, who am I? Now I'm like this. This is an eye tutorial. Get your brushes ready. Wow, okay. I need powder because I'm kind of a beast with my shadow. Oh, man. See, this Urban Decay is why this isn't a good idea. Change your boyfriend's outfit, please. Oh, okay, we're gonna do a little dust action here. Oh, you know what? I went to Ulta recently, like just in person, grabbed my little mask, walked into an Ulta because I was like, you know, I need to see what's happening in this store. I haven't been in-person shopping at an Ulta. You know when you just want to be a girl, just want to walk in and shop around and get some pretty shiny stuff and smell good stuff and just anything to make you happy and distract you. Kind of like a self-care day. So I needed curtain rods at Target. I just randomly walked myself into an Ulta and I bought stuff. It's over there. Hold on a second. I don't even know what I bought because I kept it in the bag and it's been like 3 days and I haven't even opened the bag. No, don't tell Parker. He doesn't need to be aware of my shopping habits, okay? So, do I have anything I can use? Maybe? Ooh, I got a highlighter. Got a highlighter. Got some lip products. These might be good options, huh? Oh, I got another highlighter. Why do I need two highlighters? Because they're a drugstore. Got some lip products. Maybe we will incorporate some of this stuff in this video. All right, cool. So we're going to start using the At Forest site. I'm guessing it's a play on words, like At First Sight. RawBeautyKristi palette. It's a cool collab. I mean, the colors she put in here are really exciting. It reminds me almost like a slipping my mark. Viseart palette. It has that kind of like super hardcore makeup artisty perfection kind of palette. Vibes is a key word so that sentence actually makes sense. So that's what I was trying to say. However, this palette doesn't have anything I could put on my brow bone. And y'all know, like, I'm useless without a brow bone highlight. I don't know how to live my life when I don't have one of those. All right, so I just grabbed a stack of palettes that was sitting over there. We got a few. I think we'll start. I think this one feels promising. This one feels like it has some like brow bone highlight energy coming from it. Oh, look at that! I got two options. What? Plus it's Colourpop, so it's totally just gonna vibe well together. All right. Should move over, huh? Stop betraying my love. You guys, this is like a $4 bajillion mirror. The amount of fight that it puts up with me every day. We're just gonna go in with this color here. It's nothing special. It's only because I use, the reason I look forward to brow bone highlights so much is because I use them to almost carve out my brows. So just to kind of clean up under my brows, I think they're a great hack. I don't know if hack is the right word, but they're a great way, a brow bone highlight or a matte vanilla shadow or like a light pink shadow under your brow bone is a great way to clean up under your brows and to give yourself a really clean look without having to go in and carve out with concealer and then set with a powder and then use an eyelid primer and all that stuff. So if you're more of like a low maintenance makeup kind of person, it's a very, very simple, very quick, very no fuss way to just carve out under your brows. You see, it's nice and clean and you didn't really have to do much. Okay, there's a giant pile. It's a giant pile of powder right next to my elbow that is making me very upset. We're gonna take a giant fluffy blending brush, this one right here, and the color Old Growth right there. And we are going to take that and use it as like a blending transition, kind of all over. You guys know how I'm super professional with these kinds of videos. And we're just gonna kind of do this with it, because do this is a very professional way of saying apply it wherever you see me apply it. Oh man. Makeup is fun, you guys. This collaboration is freaking amazing. We're gonna go in with Rainier? Isn't that like Oregon? Washington? Isn't it like a national forest or something? Gosh, I should just stop talking, you know? Like I should just stop while I'm ahead. Making a total ass of myself. Wow, look at how pretty that color is. That is gorgeous. And I'm using a MAC 217 to just apply that a little bit above and below the crease. I still don't know what I'm gonna put on my lid. I feel like I need to go like ham sandwich with one of these amazing super shimmery colors. She has like a packed gold and then a really beautiful green. Maybe I could use the green. Although I was looking at older videos of mine and I used to do pop of color on the lower lash line a lot and I really like it. So maybe I should do something like that. That's so pretty, man. I wonder, never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking. I almost said something dumb. But Dani, almost everything you say is dumb. I know. I know. Oh my gosh, my poor dogs are looking up at me like, oh man. They're all here, by the way. You just can't see them. You can only see my little miss peeking out over there. Okay, what should we do on the lid? There's so many options. Look at that. Should I do the dark color? The gold? What do I do with the gold? Let's see. Jeez Louise. Look at that. See that powder? That's all the powder I spilled from Urban Decay not changing their boyfriend's pants. All right. Anyone that's watching this video, like skipping ahead, is gonna be like, what? What's Dani talking about? Or rather, what's Dani talking about now? Oh, come on. How are you guys doing on holiday decorating? You know what? It's 2020, you guys. So I honestly think we should be wearing our Halloween costumes, eating turkey, decorating the Christmas tree, eating pumpkin pie, putting Halloween candy in our pumpkin pie. You know what I mean? Like just going all out. Like just, wow. Oh, wow. That is gold. Oh, I love to film multiple videos with one look. This might be something I can't get away with. This is not very neutral or blendy. That's okay. Let's just go with it. I told you guys, this was my 2020 makeup look. All right, guys, we're gonna take more of the Old Growth. That's that beautiful rosy mauve. Run that over one more time. That's so pretty. That's actually one of my favorites. It looks like it could replace one of my favorite Makeup Forever palettes, which is limited edition. Like, oh, shut up. There's also a color in here that's in that palette as well. I love that Makeup Forever palette. I think it's volume 2. So pretty. And then we're gonna go in with, let's do a little bit darker, Homegrown. This is like a beautiful chestnutty chocolate brown. We'll put that here on the crease and concentrate it on the outer, maybe outer third. Oh, excuse you. I told you they're all here. A lot of you guys actually recommended, after seeing the double in a live that I give him honey, and I was like, y'all, there's nothing I can do to make him stop coughing simply because it's almost like a mechanical, like a body, physical, mechanical thing. So he has a collapsed trachea, but he also has a heart murmur. So his enlarged heart pushes up out of his chest cavity and pushes on his trachea. So the only thing we can do is make him comfortable, but we can't make it stop. So he is comfortable. He is taking medication for it. It does soothe him, which makes me feel good, but it still doesn't stop the loud coughing, which sounds like hacking, like a goose. It's like a goose honking cough. Poor little guy. But he's also 15, 16 maybe, 15, 14. He'll be 15 in February. He's gonna be 15. So it's just part of the circle of life, you guys. Okay, we are gonna dust off the lower lash line. Wait, the lower lash line, what am I talking about? We're gonna dust off the excess powder. You guys, I needed to keep that band in my hair because I make the mistake of tucking my hair behind my ears a lot. And that's what gives me the creases. What kind of eyeshadow look have I been doing today? I want it to be blendier. How can I make it blendier? Let me blend down into here. All right, we're gonna take a flat shader brush. I wonder how intense this oh my God. Hey, this looks like, what was that matte color? Was it Plume? Jesus Christ, that color, I barely tapped it in there. They must have used a new formula because I don't remember the mattes being like, look at this. I barely tapped it into the pan. That's amazing. Dang, go Kristi. Man, that's gonna bother me forever now, not remembering the name of that matte color. Do you guys remember? It was like a beautiful, intense, dark blue. It was like a blackish, a blackened turquoise. Such a pretty color. I know there's a specific name for this kind of blue. I saw Sharon. Do you guys follow Sharon? She's I'm Bunny on Instagram, and she's also one of the co-creators of Insert Name Here, that really affordable, wonderful hair brand. They do affordable hair pieces, and they are legit. Like, they look like human hair. They're synthetic. And she did this tutorial, like a get ready with me on her Instagram, and she did a wing like this, like on her lower lid. And I was like, I want to do that. There's so much less pressure than when you have to do the wing from the top lid, you know? It's like, oh, I can do that. I'm pretty sure I could swing that. And you saw how easy that was. So she starts off with like a darker color on her lower lash line. She blends it out. And then when she almost has no color left, she comes back up. Isn't that cool? Like, that took me like a second. I was like, wow, that's such a cool look. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe I should pay more attention because y'all know how squirrely I am. That should be on merch. Squirrel. like up. You know, this look was not supposed to be this dramatic. I don't know what's going on right now. I can't say I don't like it. I also can't say I'm a big fan. I'm kind of okay with it. You know, like, I'll allow it. Oh my God. How does that look? That's really cool. I still feel like I need to do something here. Like, it doesn't look blendy enough to me. Let's see. Is that better? Did I make any difference? How does that look? That's better. Okay, cool. Let me do it again. I don't think I did a good job here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Big difference. Huge difference. Huge difference, you guys. Okay, that was a terrible joke. Anyway, I'm going to apply mascara and I'll be right back. Y'all, I just love mascara. Like, the biggest difference that mascara makes in your life. I still think Urban Decay needs to change my boyfriend's clothes. Just saying. How much of an inside joke would that be if it was on a t-shirt? Like, it is deep. You'd have to dig up the video, that moment where I'm complaining about a powder and its applicator. My hair got really flat with that band. We're gonna have to reconsider some of our life choices, you guys. But if you guys were wondering, definitely worth the splurge. It's not a splurge, it's Colourpop, you guys. I bet this palette's like 10 bucks. Gorgeous palette, amazing performance, easy blendability. You guys know I'm not a professional. I don't know what the heck I'm doing most times. And look at how awesome that is. And I used all the fun colors too. Well, some of the fun colors. We are going to finish our face and we are basically done with today's makeup look. Let me bring this bad boy over here. We're gonna do a little bit of bronzer, a whole lot of highlighter, and some blush. What else is in the RawBeautyKristi collection? Super Shock shadows, some liners. Oh yeah, a couple of liners. Let's see if we got a cool color in here. And some lip products. All right, let's see what we got here. Woodsy, Marigold, and Thyme. I hope one of these looks like the shadow I'm wearing on the lower lash line. So that's brown. Oh, let's try this one in here in the waterline. Y'all, Colourpop liners and lip and eyeliners are super good. Very creamy. There's no tugging or pulling or anything. That's so pretty. Can I see that? Look how green it is. Do you see the difference? That's crazy. Completely coffee break approved, even though I poked my eyeball, but that's okay. No one needs to know this. You guys ever have a day where your hair is just like, let me live my best life? I think that day is today for me. My hair is like, look, listen, I do enough by just staying on your head, so just let me be. We're gonna go in with Charlotte Tilbury's Bronze and Glow. A little bit of that to just kind of make it look like I have some delicious cheekbones, just a little bit. You know what I mean by a little bit. Don't hold back. Just don't hold back. It's makeup. Makeup's fun. More is more. More is more, y'all. I love the difference putting this on and putting mascara. It's instant. From this touching my face to mascara touching my lashes, it's like, I think I like my face like 2% more right now. Then there gets to be that moment where you're like, is enough enough? Like, should I stop? But then Dani misses the memo every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. I didn't get a blush to apply. Did I buy one at Ulta? Let's see. Oh, I'm falling. Don't look at my boobs. Don't look at my curvaceous boobs. Well, I didn't get a blush. I got like 92 highlighters. I think I might have a blush in here. This is the opening night cheek palette from Mercier from their holiday collection. You guys, their holiday stuff is so cute. Boom, we got a winner right there, right in front of us. MAC 127. The only reason this is a cool looking handle is because it was limited edition from one of their collections. But they have this brush in just the classic black handle. And a lot of you guys might be thinking, well, Dani, why are you using MAC if you're cruelty free? And the answer is easy, because I already had it. Because I've had these brushes since before I did YouTube and I really like them. You guys, I use like the same maybe 8 brushes every time I do my makeup, maybe. I mean, if I use all of them. Otherwise, I use like the same 3 brushes. Ooh, I love this blush. It's so happy. It's such a weird color to have in a holiday palette though, but I'm not questioning Mercier. Look at that. So this is the Laura Mercier Opening Night Cheek Palette. It has 3 colors. The 2 on the sides are shimmery, the one in the middle is not. And the one in the middle is just as orange as it looks right there. Like that's exactly the color that it is. And that's what we put on today. What do we think? I think I need more. Is that okay? I think I need just a little bit more right here. Definitely. And then maybe just a little scotch right there. Yep, definitely. Perfect. All right, highlighter. Should we use this one that looks like a peach booty shaker or this one from e.l.f? I think I kind of want to use this one. What are we thinking? Should we? Why did I open it like that? Was that even was that violence necessary? I hope it's not an overspray. Doesn't that look like it would be an overspray? And then the bottom is not so. Why are we bright again? What's happening here? Is this ring light also doing what it wants to do without my consent? Oh, you guys. I'm gonna use this tiny baby brush. This is from Senna Cosmetics. It's the baby face brush. Let's see if it's an overspray. Is it? The fraud that is happening in 2020. What the heck? It's not as shimmery anymore. You know what? If your name is gonna say metallic flare highlighter, I expect you to be metallic. It does have a little bit of an overspray, but I think it's still pretty much there. Kind of. Jeez Louise. Where are my paper towels? A lot of people grab, huh? All right, you guys, whether it's an overspray or not, it's what we're using. So it's definitely metallic, but it's like chunky. It's not smooth. It's not a smooth highlighter. As I've gotten older in life, while I did appreciate the glitter chunk every so often, as I've gotten older, I want the smoother, almost like a creamy highlighter. So maybe this one? Let's see how that one looks. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. Did you see the difference? It went from like chunky glitter to just like full on light bulb. You're welcome. What would you guys do without me? Have normal makeup looks? Oh my gosh. Normal. Normal's overrated, y'all. Okay, there we go. I think makeup is just one of those things where like, if you like to put mayo in your fries, put mayo in your fries. If you like 3-inch long lashes, wear 3-inch long lashes, you know? If you like your steak well done, we can't be friends. However, cook your steak well done. No, I'm just kidding. I would cook your steak well done for you. Yes, I would. Still not my favorite highlighter. Man, you guys, we used the RawBeautyKristi collection and everything was fine. And then we started to do our face. And what happened? It was just the highlighter. The blush is great. The bronzer, you guys know I love it. I always use it. Let's cool this off a bit. But yeah, I don't like any of these highlighters. Let's open this one. Let's play this game. How many highlighters can Dani put on her face? And how long can she make her get ready with me? 2 hours? Here for it. How cool is it that it comes in plastic like that? So cool. Oh, it's a box. This is the I Heart Revolution highlighter from the Tasty Fruit collection. It's the Tasty Fruit collection in Tasty Peach. So that's the packaging. That's the hot, oh, wow. Oh man, that is pretty. Don't let me down, I Heart Revolution. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Look at, you guys, this highlighter was like $3. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it was like $8. I think it was $8.99. But Ulta was having a 40% off sale. I'm not encouraging you guys shop, but I am. I think it's supposed to smell, but it's very subtle. Nothing cray. All right, should we use RawBeautyKristi's lip products or should we use what we bought at Ulta? Y'all decide, tell me. Let me know in the comments. Just kidding, this is in the past when you're watching this in the future. Although I think we would love to use a RawBeautyKristi, I don't know if they're gonna be significant enough. That sounds weird, like deep enough for what, do you see this? Look at that. You don't deserve to live here. You do not deserve to live here. Look how gorgeous these are. Look at that. So pretty. They're like purse glosses, but they will definitely need a complimentary liner, or we can use a new product from IT Cosmetics. You guys, these are awesome. So they are the Pillow Lips Solid Serum, 5-in-1 lip serum and tinted gloss. Oh, we got something going on in there. These are exact packaging dupes for the Maracuja Juicy Lips from Tarte. And they're very similar in formula, you guys. Like, I'm talking hella similar. But let's see if we can find, no, that one's a little too mauve. Let's find a friendly color for the, ooh, oh, wow, that's very perky. Deep. Now these aren't as deep on the lips as they look in the tube. That's just kind of like a base of inspiration. I hope they're not minty. I'm not a fan of minty lip products. Like, I'll use them, they're not deal breaker, but they're not my favorite. Oh, this one's kind of cool. Maybe this one? Let's see, keep going. There's one more to check. One more to check. So it says it's a 5-in-1 tinted gloss that provides hydration and the care of a lip balm, shine of a gloss, never sticky or tacky. It has collagen, hyaluronic acid, tri-oil complex, flush of color without settling into the fine lines and wrinkles. Want more hydration? Click away. It's $24 and available at Sephora and Ulta. 8 universally flattering shades. I love these pens. Like, I don't know why we hadn't invented this before. Do you like how I totally took credit for any of this? So you block your face, first of all. You see how it's coming up at the top? This is the shade Humble. Ooh, that's appropriate. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got good news and bad news. Good news is, I'm leaving you hanging for suspense. The good news is the formula is a little bit better than the Tarte ones. Oh, look at that, you guys. Oh man, I am overfilling, over moisturizing, over drawing, completely going over. Okay, yeah, the good news is, why am I slow today? The good news is that they are a little bit better than the Tarte ones for several reasons. One, because they are good for you. Two, because they have a little bit more pigment than the Tarte ones. I felt like the Tarte ones, the more you go over, the color starts to settle. It starts to get a little bit like grouping or clumpy. This one's very blendy. Do you see how it just kind of melts into your lips like a serum? So I love that. Love them more than the Tarte ones. I think they are a little bit more expensive though. These are $24 a piece. This pack of 3 of Tarte is $29. These are probably cheaper. Oh, here we go. Retail value of $75. 246. Actually, the price is pretty much the same. So the price is the same, but these don't have any claims except antioxidant rich fruits. But they smell and taste like toasted coconut. These are minty. That was the bad news. Like I said, so many lip products already have mintiness to them that it's not a deal breaker. I've just learned to live with it. Just kind of like I've learned to live in a right-handed person's life. I live in a right-handed world. So me and my left hand are making do, just like we're making do with minty lip products. They're not a deal breaker. I don't know why I've never been a fan. I'm like, if I'm gonna be doing minty anything, I want it to be, I don't know, a mint, toothpaste, some gum. So they are minty, but look at that. You guys are just looking at the eyeshadow, aren't you? I know. You're gonna run out, you're gonna get Kristi's palette, and I highly encourage you to do so, you guys. It is gorgeous. It's very hard to get dark, deep colors that are matte and not patchy. They're either patchy or the eyeshadow is hard. I don't know what Colourpop did for Kristi, but these solid mattes at the bottom, these 3 here and this one here, are super intense, super soft, super blendable, and not patchy at all. You guys, I was able to drag this blue on my lower lash line without any struggle whatsoever. Wesley apparently is not impressed with how enthusiastic I am right now. So you guys, this is definitely a hit. The lip products, Pillow Lips from It Cosmetics, super cool. I'm really excited. Okay, you know when a beauty brand or like a cosmetic brand is onto something when another brand supports the concept. Y'all, you gotta have a very articulate and interesting way of describing things nowadays. So when one cosmetic brand supports and mimics or gets inspired by another and has similar products, you know it's something that's gonna be a hit and it's gonna be trendy and people are gonna love. And these Click Pen lipsticks are awesome because this is the type of formula that I love now. I want the sheer, I want the shine, I want the nourishment, because winter's here, I'm wearing a mask all the time, it's rubbing against my lips. Like, my lips have never been this exfoliated, okay? I want hydration when I don't need to wear my mask. So these are winners. So if you guys want to try the Tarte ones, they have the toasted coconut situation happening. The It Cosmetics one have the mint happening, but these supposedly have collagen, hyaluronic acid, tri-oil complex. Price is the same, which is kind of cool. And these have antioxidants. I do love the flavor of these though. But y'all, if you guys want to try the Colourpop stuff, I'll list and link all of this stuff in the description box below. This is what happened. Like, this is what I'm working with. This is what I'm working with. This is what's happening today. This and my Amazon cardigan that is 2 sizes too small, but I'll link that for you guys as well. In the description box below. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. All of the stuff that I showed, what I talked about, what I used, what I loved, what I didn't love so much, the powder that's making me very upset in this video, will all be listed and linked in the description box of this video. I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, holy mackerel, I'm choking. This coffee break is over. Bye guys! Hopefully not for the last time.